So hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Millie, and if you're my time subscriber, hey, long time no see. Long time guys since I've made a sit down video, and I was supposed to make some videos this week, but Lily came to visit and we gotta give time to Lily, right? Yeah, and if you hear some noises from out there, Lily is sitting out there eating with her mom. She's trying on new food. But anyways, guys, and if you've been here, I've been talking a lot about menopause. I've been talking about it, how much it is affecting me. I don't think it's affecting me a lot, but also because I think I'm such a person who takes things as they come. I don't want to give menopause too much credit, but I have been feeling the issues, the symptoms, and I had a lot of pains last year, really a lot of pains that sent me that I decided to go down on my working hours. I went from 32 hours to 28 hours because it was really hard, and that helped a little bit. And then the doctor gave me some blood tests and she said, oh, you're not in menopause. But I was like, I could not understand. To find out right now, a lot of doctors, a lot of these social media doctors, I trust these social media doctors when it comes to menopause. I trust these social media doctors more than I trust like our own doctors, and many of them are actually saying that don't look so much on the blood test, but look how you're feeling, the symptoms. So for me, when I started getting the hot flashes, I was like, wow, the hot flashes, they're uncomfortable and all that. And I thought they'll go away. And I thought maybe I could try some natural herbs and stuff like that to help with the. Oh, are you okay, guys? To help with the hot flashes, But I've done my research, and I always do my research, and I talked about here on the YouTube that I was not going to start this HRT treatment because some of you had suggested, and I said no. But I did my research. I've read, I've listened to these online doctors who when it comes to menopause, I trust them, and I've decided to start that. And I think the reason I've started, not only just for managing the symptoms, because sweating I can live with, the hot flashes I can live with, but there's some things like mood swings, yeah, I can live with that. I can try to work on that. But the whole thing of being tired and not being able to feel like I want to do the things I like to do, I mean, I need to live the rest of my life being able to do the things I used to like to do. I know I cannot do as I used to. I cannot maybe work at as I used to do, but I would like to be able to not like just survive. I want to live. I want to thrive. I just don't want to survive. So after I did my research, I found that I called my doctor. I called my doctor and I told her I have this and this and that, and they wanted to send me to because here in Denmark, before you go to a gynecologist, if you go through your doctor, it's going to be almost free. But I found out there's a long line, and they have put the price up. The gynecologists, they have found that we women were so desperate. The price has gone from, women were saying, when I started last year or 2 years ago, it was like the 700. Now the price has gone, the same gynecologist, the price has gone to 4,000. Can you imagine? Women, we are being so treated so badly. Like most of these gynecologists are actually women, I know they need to make money, but putting the price all the way up. So when I went there and I told this doctor, she was a young doctor, and I said to her, I need to go to a gynecologist. She said, you don't have to. We can start it a treatment for you. I was like, okay, because when I'm on Facebook, I follow these groups. I see all these women, they want to go to some gynecologist. I don't think all of them, because some of them, they're saying, if we go to gynecologist, you're just going to make some blood tests, But if you do your own research, you can actually almost decide for yourself what you want. And these doctors, these online doctors, are saying you have to listen to what your body is telling you, and you have to do your own research. Because I did my own research and I realized that I don't need all these hormone treatments. I need one treatment, and that estrogen, because I don't have my Leomore. What is Leomore? Yes, I don't have my uterus. My uterus was removed. And the thing they were saying, like the hormone treatment can cause cancer. Yes, I think for women who have uterus, but then they need another treatment to stop this cancer from happening. So they have to take estrogen and I think another hormone to prevent that. But I think there was this research that was made for a long time ago that put fear in a lot of women, plus me. I was hearing, oh, it can cause cancer, this and that, you know, it can cause blood clots and this and that. I have done my own research and decided, like, the best treatment for me, first of all, I think it's estrogen. Yeah, I know it's estrogen. And I'm starting out with 0.5. It might not be a good doses, but I'll see that. I might go higher up, because I said if you want to get the advantages of it, if you want to get the good things that estrogen can do, you have to go a little bit up. And one of the things that scared me is osteoporosis, because for me, I have osteopenia, I think it's called. It's the start stadium of osteoporosis. So if I don't start hormone treatment, it will just keep on going. But if I start hormone treatment, it will make it go slow. So that was the scary thing. And for me, working with older people, I know how I see women fall all the time. Like we have women with broken hips, you know, and stuff like that. It's mostly women. It's again because of our hormones not being there that we fall and we break thighs and all that. And surprising, guys, when you fall, I think there is a research, like I think some of these women, they can live like 5 years after falling. Even if you get better and start walking again, there is a chance that you can die within 5 years. So that scared me. So I decided, no, I need to do that. And they're also talking about our mental health. They're connecting this whole thing to dementia and Alzheimer's. Guys, I'm not a doctor. I did my research. Go do your research. I'm talking what I'm doing and the reason I'm doing that. Don't go saying, oh, what do you know about that? I'm saying, like, what I'm doing, all right? So go do your research. I'll leave some names and doctors I follow on YouTube, on Instagram, and you go and do your own research. I mean, it's up to you. I have my colleague at work. She's like, oh, I don't want to take that, but she has not done any research. And I have been trying to send her some videos, some things to read, and I can see she's beginning to change her mind. I say, you have to take care of your mental. What about your bones? You know, what about if you fall? So, and the whole thing of feeling tired, the lack of energy, you know. I mean, there's so many things. Heart, yeah, our heart, they say, like, heart problems. We're going to get heart problems as we age, because our hormones are whack. You know, they just whack our hormones. And if you have the doctors telling you, like, you need to, people telling you, oh, you have to go do tests. Somebody said, what about we have the young people when they are going in adolescence, when you're becoming teenagers, nobody tests them. They just have symptoms, or, you know, they're rebellious, and we're like, oh, they're teenagers, because their hormones are out of balance. So listen to your body. If your body is telling you, like you're beginning to forget, like you're beginning to feel tired, you're beginning, like, normally I like to be in the garden, you know, sun, rain, I like to be in the garden. Now I feel like I have to push myself to go to the garden. I used to like going to the gym. It was a struggle, but then I would go. But now it's almost a struggle to go there. I have to go there, guys. And another thing they're saying, we need to lift weight. Stop, throw out these weights like a pink and blue and green. Get the big weights. Don't be afraid to go where the big men go. You have to be confident, you know. Everybody in the gym is out there with their own issues. Go. I go there where the men are, and you see the men, they look, I'm like, yeah, I just go. I see a few ladies, you know, you never see a lot of women on that area. I want to go there. I want to lift heavy. So I'm lifting heavy. But yes, what I was saying, like, also for our heart, there's a risk of heart problems. And for me, I found out that if you want to avoid some of these things like clots, you have to take like a patch or the gel. So I went for the gel. So I take the gel, and you have to apply the gel on the lower part of your body. So I apply it on my thighs, and then I have to change every day which thigh. And some people, they use patches. I think next time I'm going to get a patch, because it's easier. I don't know, I might stay with the gel, because if I put on the gel and it goes into the skin, then I'm done. The patch, it might be falling off and all that. I'm starting from new. I don't know. But I will let you guys, I think they said you start to feel the real effect within, I think, a month or 2 months, sometimes 3 months. I will let you know how it's going. But I think placebo effect, I feel like it's working already. To be honest, I think I feel like I've slept, the last 2 days I've slept well. For me, my other problem was with this menopause, the waking up like 3 o'clock. Sometimes I wake up 3 o'clock for like 14 days, and then it will go, and then it comes back. I'm like, why? Why am I waking up? I'm tired, waking up 3 o'clock in the night. And now adding on that, the sweating. I wake up in the night, like I wake up and I'm like, why did I wake up? I'm not going to the toilet. And then I do like this and I'm wet, you know. So this whole thing, like I can live with that, but I cannot live with my bones density just going work, and I risk to fall and break something. I don't want to risk my mental problems, like getting dementia. I know like it's not the guarantee you're not going to get dementia, but I would like to try and prevent that. Yeah, I think what I'm trying to say, try to listen to your body. If like me, I've been listening to my body like for a long time, and I feel like I've been in menopause. Maybe it was premenopause, I don't know, but I think I've been in menopause for a long time, and I've been listening to my body. I think ever since I met Jan, I was already beginning to be there because I wasn't having energy, you know, like the things. Listen to your body, listen to your body. Forgetting, I do this thing, I forget names, you know, it's embarrassing. I forget. I go in a room like to pick up something, and I stand there and I'm like, I can't remember what I was supposed to get. And you might think like, ignore it, but I was never doing that before. Why am I doing it now, you know? So I have started doing that. And maybe I think I'm going to make another video telling the other things I'm doing really to fight this. I don't know to fight, but I want to be happy. I want to thrive, you know? I just don't want to survive. We should not just be surviving. We should be living our best life. So I have started this, and but I think there's many different hormones people can take. You need to consult your doctor, and if one doctor says no, tell them, well, let me get second chance. But if you come, these days me, when I go to the doctor, I have everything like, these are the symptoms I have, and this is what I think I have. Because some of these doctors, I'm sorry, but they're useless, you know, because sometimes, have you noticed in Denmark, when you go to the doctor, they go on Google. Yeah, you tell them something, then they go on Google. You can as well do your Google work by yourself. Come, this is how I'm feeling. These are the symptoms I have. And I think it might be this and this and that. Make the test, you know. And don't be nice, guys, when you go to the doctors. This menopause problem is a universal thing. Oprah said she suffered for many years. No doctor ever told her, this might be menopause. And sometimes I wonder, is it because they for example, for me, I look young. Well, you see I have gray hair, but I look young, and I wonder if people think like, if we say menopause, maybe she'll be upset or something. They should tell us, you know. But guys, I always say it on this channel, do your own research. Don't sit there. For example, don't come and asking me, Millie, what should I take? How much dose should I take? I cannot tell you that. Me, I went to the doctor. I told her this, and I told her that I think I needed estrogen, and I said we talked together, and I said, let me start on 0.5. Maybe I can go up later. So I'm doing my own. You have to be your own doctor, especially when it comes to menopause, because a lot of doctors, they don't know anything. They don't know. So I hope like when you have a doctor, you have a lady doctor who is up in the age, and maybe she has been through this, and then she can help you more. But you need to do your own research. All this, everybody I'm hearing talking how they're surviving with menopause, they did their own research. They did not go to a doctor and the doctor said, here is what you do. They did their own research. So I think in the next video, I'm going to tell you guys like exactly what I've been doing. One of the things, of course, I'm lifting heavy weights, adding more protein. Yes, I'm eating more protein. Less carbohydrates. We really need protein at this time because we're lifting heavy. And yeah, I think let me do a video about that, what I'm doing. But I want to be happy again. I want to be able to go to my garden. I want to be able to do my hobbies, even filming, guys. You see, I'm not filmed a lot or sit down videos. It's not because I've been so busy. It's because I just don't feel like it. I like doing it. There's nothing I want to do, you know, like I just want to sit down and just be. The only thing I feel like I have to go to work because I have to go to work. But if it was up to me, I just want to sit down and not do anything. And that's not normal, you know. So people say like, go to the gym, go for a walk. But how do you get the energy when you don't have the energy? When every day you feel like you're tired of being tired. I'm tired of feeling tired. And I'm trying to change that. But I cannot tell you what to do. All I can say, go do your research, go listen to these videos. Sometimes they take hours. Some of these guys who make these videos, they do like 1.5 to 2 hours, you know. Watch them in small steps, take notes, Go help yourself, guys. I know some of you, I know a lot of you, you are on the channel here and you're suffering in silence. You think something is wrong with you. You think you're going crazy. No, you're not going crazy. Go do your own research, and I'll make an update. I already written when I started, and I'll give you an update. I didn't hope I'll be feeling like this when I'm turning 50. I have nothing against turning 50. I'm looking forward to turning 50, but I hate feeling the way I feel, you know. But I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm able to go and walk my walks. I'm able to lift Lily and all that. But I want it to be better. I want my emotions. I want to feel like able to do the things I used to love doing, and not just sit there feeling like a zombie. So, guys, this was the reasons why I started doing my HRT treatment. I'm not afraid of dementia. I cannot stop it from coming, but I want to prevent it. Prevention is better than cure. If I can prevent that, if I can prevent my osteoporosis becoming worse, if I can prevent the heart problems, I think I'm going to do that. You know, it's a concern for a lot of us women. If I can prevent that, I'm going to do my best, you know. If something happens, I know I did my best. So I'm going to do this for me. I will leave some links on some of the ladies I follow, some of the videos I see. You have to go do your own research. Please don't be asking me what I did, what and that. Go talk to your doctor. But if before you go to your doctor, go do your own research. Write down all the symptoms you have. Go to your doctor and say, I think this is this. And for me, because I don't have a uterus, I know, like, it's hard to say, but if you still have a uterus, then you know with your menstrual periods, if they have really stopped and all that, then you know. So for me, I just know because of my symptoms. And it's easy for me just to take one type of hormone, because I'm not in a risk of getting uterus cancer. So thank you for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe. I talk about a lot of things on this channel. I'm not going to be talking about menopause day in, day out. I'm talking about life. I'm talking about motherhood with my daughter. I'm talking things about my daughter, lifestyle, travel. Yes, and if you're an old woman and you like all these kind of things, gardening, come and follow me, guys. All right? Thank you for watching, and see you in another video.